Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's your girl, Miss Pretty Nurse 83, and as y'all can see, I got me a little drink right here. Take me a sip. Oh, that's good. That Bacardi is off the chain, bookie. Oh Lord Jesus, I don't know how I want to get into this, but the title pretty much says it all. But before I get into what I got to get into it with y'all about, I had said I had one more item from my birthday haul. I didn't mean for my birthday hauls to be the way they was, but this is the last thing I want to show y'all, and y'all can go back and watch. For those of you guys who just tuned in for this video, you can go back and watch the birthday hauls that I had. And like I said before, thank you to everybody who said happy birthday to me here on YouTube and on Twitter and on Facebook and on all that good stuff. But this is the last thing I got, y'all. I got these shoes. Is these shoes not banging? Or they not diva? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Are they not diva? Are they not diva? Now, I got plenty of booties. So, and y'all excuse my dogs that are in there barking, getting on my last fucking nerve, okay? I got plenty of booties, but I saw these shoes and I had to have them. And I got them for my birthday, and they're just heels, and they're kind of like a booty. This is kind of a stretchy material with the black over on top, and it's got the peep toe at the bottom. And I love any shoe where I can show off my toes, because I got them suckable toes. I ain't trying to brag, but I'm just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? I got them diva feet, okay, because I keeps my feet done. That's a must. But anywho, y'all, I want to show y'all, this is the last thing of some of the things that I got for my birthday. This is what they look like. I thought they were bad. One of my friend girls I used to work with, y'all, she used to get on me all the time, because she'd be like, do you ever buy anything other than hooker heels? No. I like to wear heels. I like to rock stilettos, pumps, and the club. That's my thing. I'm a girly girl. I like heels and pumps and stuff like that, stilettos. But anywho, that ain't why we here. I just want to show y'all them. But y'all know when the glass comes out, it's time for us to have a word of prayer. And I debated whether or not I was even going to do this, because number one, I'm really not interested in doing commentary on this show, because there's so many people on here on YouTube. Them damn dogs is getting on my fucking nerves, y'all. But I can't shut them up right now. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I didn't really want to do commentary on these videos on this show, because there's so many people with videos here on YouTube doing commentary on this show, and y'all already know what I'm talking about, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We are what, 4 episodes into the season, and I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I had to speak on this because this shit was hot messery, and I had to speak on it. I wouldn't be me if I didn't, okay? And like I said, y'all know when the drink comes out, it's time for us to have a go to meeting word of prayer. Now, this individual is the only individual I'm going to talk about for the time being, because I was in her corner. I was in her corner because I like her, because she's all about some ladylikeness. She's all about some southern belle, some southern, you know, I'm about that too. I'm about being a lady, even though at times I do pop off those verbal impurities, you know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna hear a couple of them if you continue to watch this video. So if you don't like that, then I suggest you press that little X that'll take you off this video. I'm just giving you fair warning, boo, because I don't want you mad at me if I say something that you don't like, okay? Now, I was all in this person's corner because she is such a lady and so, you know, ladylike and so southern. And I was also in her corner because unlike the rest of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she got her money on her own. What I mean by that is she went to school and she's educated. She's a lawyer. But Phaedra Parks, you get no more love from me, boo-boo. Okay? Let me tell you why you get no more love from me after I take a sip of this drink, because it's good. Lovely. That Bacardi is rocking. Phaedra Parks. Now, I put this on my Twitter, I put this on my Facebook, and now I'm talking about it on YouTube. Y'all, what the hell was that shit that she called a fucking baby shower? Can somebody please tell me that? What was that? Where they do that at? I know they don't do that in Atlanta. Let me tell you something. I don't know why it is that rich people think because they got a lot of money that they can just do dumb shit and we not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. They got, you know what I'm saying? I understand it. They think because they got money or whatever, they can just do dumb stuff and ain't nobody gonna notice. Okay? First of all, I wasn't gonna say nothing about, you know, how she was looking at the little equestrian thing. You know what I'm saying? Her and Dwight. You know, I didn't have to say nothing because Cynthia said it all. Cynthia said she looked like a black Tammy Faye. May Tammy Faye Baker rest in peace. And Dwight looked like Willy Wonka. And they did. They did. They really did. But, y'all, I was fit to be tied when I saw that damn baby shower. First of all, you are having a boy. Why is you sitting up there with ballerinas at your baby shower? Why are you doing it? Like, where do they do that at? Like, no. I can see why Apollo with his ex-con ass did not want to be at your baby shower, because it was a hot messery. Straight hot mess. Hot mess. It's bad enough that you is sitting up there, you and Dwight. And Dwight, no, he ought to be shamed for sitting up there putting them big ugly ass flowers in her hair. And did y'all see that ponytail with the little Greek braid across the front? It is 2010. Mary J made that cute back in 2005. It is 2010. Phaedra, I'm gonna need you to come up with the rest of the world. That is no longer cute anymore, boo-boo. Mary J did that in 05. It's 2010. Okay? No, you supposed to be the most debutante-ish, you know what I'm saying, sophisticated out of all the housewives, and you was coming on TV looking like who did it and why. Yes, you are, boo. Okay, besides the fact that baby shower was just a mess all around. You know, my girl Candy, my favorite housewife. I don't care what nobody say. Candy is my girl. Candy is my favorite housewife. She hit it out the park. Boo, ghetto, bougie and ghetto. That's exactly what that damn baby shower was. Like I said, I was in Phaedra's corner. I was in her corner because everybody did not like her. Everybody really do not like her on the show. Because I remember we was even talking about her after the first episode where I work at. Let me get me another drink in. And you know, one of my coworkers, she said Phaedra, think she all that with them big old lips and that big old nose. My coworker say Phaedra look like she got a tumor on her face. But anyway, I was in Phaedra's corner because, like I said, girlfriend is paid. She's a lawyer. She is not like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? She got her money on her own. But she is doing too much for me. Because she doing too much and she giving me fever. I'm talking about 101.5 temp. I need some Tylenol. Because I'm like, Phaedra, what are you doing, boo? What are you doing? How is you going to sit up here and have a damn baby shower? First of all, you having a boy. Why do you have ballerinas at your baby shower? No, are you trying, are you trying to have another wedding? To me, that's what it looked like she was trying to do. Okay? And I don't mean no harm or nothing like that. But you need to take a piece of pink paper. If I had some in front of me, you need to take a pink piece of paper and you need to lightly and slightly and politely hand it to your makeup artist and give them the boot. Is it just me, or do Phaedra's makeup artists need to be fired? Do you want me to come to Atlanta and do your makeup, Phaedra? Because I bet you I can do it 10 times better, boo, and I won't charge you a lot. And I don't let my earring fall out my ear. But anywho, we gonna keep it pushing. Y'all, what the hell was up with them big ass rhinestones on them eyes? Where they do that at? I know they don't do that in Atlanta. She went on no video shoot. They don't do that. But I know I'm not the only one thinking this, but I might be the only one bold enough to say it, although I know I'm not. Y'all, that was a mess. And Dwight, you call yourself a damn hairdresser and you gonna sit up here and let your so-called best client come out there with them big ass roses in her hair? Are you serious? And let's take it one step further. You sitting up here having this big old bougie, like Medea said in the family reunion, you trying to be so high-sided and bougie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I really don't like to call other black people bougie and high-sided because I've been called that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You sitting up here trying to have this old bougie high-sided baby shower. Did anybody other than me notice that she had on house shoes trying to do the waltz? Sitting up here telling us with house shoes on. Did anybody other than me notice that? Like, seriously, no. And before y'all say anything about her being pregnant, this is the same woman in the first episode of the season who was sitting in the bed with a face full of MAC makeup on. Where they do that at? Typing on her laptop on her cell phone, talking about some, baby, I will put on a pair of heels and walk into any courtroom. Yeah, she did that. Not to mention the fact that when her client came in to see her in the second episode, she had on some heels. Okay, when she put her client on blast, yeah, she had on some heels. And when they was at the little equestrian thing, the little horse show, whatever, was she not sitting up there in the rain, walking on the grass in heels? She was doing that there. So why the hell is you at your bougie ass baby shower doing the waltz with Dwight in fucking bedroom shoes and an evening gown? Where the hell do they do that at? Apparently at Phaedra Park's baby shower. And you wonder why your husband didn't want to be a part of that mess, that hot messery? Are you serious? Y'all, Phaedra should have been slapped for that. Y'all know she should have. And I'm speaking on it. You know, I could easily talk about Nene, but you know what, at the end of the day, Nene's still my girl with her ghetto ass, because Nene will tell you she ghetto, she hood, we know she hood. Sheree, she, you know what I'm saying, but Phaedra is just doing too much. Like I said, she giving me fever. 101.5 temp. I need some Tylenol, 2 of them, 500 milligrams, please. I'm sincere about that, because Phaedra is just doing too damn much. She really need to stop. I'm so sincere about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm so with Candy. Hell, I'm with Kim, and I ain't never with Kim. Kim was like, is this the damn nutcracker? I mean, seriously. And did anybody other than me notice how Kim came up in there on CP time? What? Kim always got to be fashionably late. But anywho, nevertheless, she knew what she was talking about when she says, is this the nutcracker? I mean, seriously, that was a mess, Phaedra. It was. And on the count of 3, we got to say it together, y'all. Phaedra Parks. Boo-boo. Miss High Society, Miss Atlanta, Miss Attorney to the Stars. Miss Phaedra Parks. I'm gonna need for you to do better.